Hello, I'm Matt Guff from House.com, and this is a 2019 Magnum snowboard. This is actually one of my favorite kind of big guy decks in snowboarding. They've been making the board for quite a long time. It's basically an all-mountain board that has more kind of like free ride capabilities than freestyle capabilities. It's for basically anyone, from beginner to advanced level riders. This is a fun deck, but again, it has a really wide platform for anyone with size 11 feet and larger, and quite a bit bigger than that. You know, the last thing that a lot of big-footed riders want is to catch on their toes and their heels with the snow, causing them to fall. And that's why the Magnum's kind of around. It's a directional style board. There's a slight taper in the tail. The nose is just gonna be a little bit wider. When you get into deep snow, you can set the stance back further than it already is to make a really massive long nose if you'd like. But the stance is set back 15 millimeters, which is just slight. And it has a really great profile shape that isn't too catchy. It's called cam out. Basically, the board is almost all camber. You'll see that there's a nice arc to it. It's stable at high speeds. It holds a really great edge, but the contact points are raised up just slightly. That allows for a little bit of, a little bit of wiggle room. It's not so aggressive. Overall, the feel and flex rating of the Magnum is about a 7 for the 2019 season, and it comes with a couple cool little pieces. One thing that really stands out is the power pods. Now, the board features a standard steel edge. There's actually 3 different side cut radiuses that are kind of in it. On the nose and the tail, there's a larger side cut radius, and in the center of the board is a smaller side cut radius. What power pods is on that standard steel edge is the unblended transition zones between those side cut radiuses. So there's actually these little protrusions where your bindings rest. So you get a little extra width on an already fairly wide board, which is pretty cool. What I really like about power pods is that they do feel like they really grip down where you're at. You can put a lot of pressure on that toes and the heels, and you'll feel the power pods grip down. There's a Powerlite wood core that has a reflex core profiling. Basically, that means that the wood core it's a little bit thinner in between the feet, and then there's Biax fiberglass on top and on bottom at 0 and at 90 degrees. So even though the Magnum has a feel and flex rating of 7, it's still pretty torsionally pliable, which is kind of nice. The base is centered. You're going to need to keep it waxed up throughout the season. So every 4 or 5 times you go snowboard, remember to wax it. And then, yeah, there's that 360 wrap standard steel edge. But I do really like those 3 different side cut radiuses. The nose and the tail side cut radius are the same, same size, pretty large, and the center one's small. And it's kind of fun to ride this thing around because you can cruise at slow or fast speeds, and because of those different side cut radius sizes, you can make really small tight turns, or you can do those big sweeping ones. And with the power pods, you're gonna grip down when the snow gets firm. This is a cool board. It has that directional style shape. Nose is a little bit longer, a little less catchy on those contact points too. This is a dope board. This is the Nitro Magnum. Again, a wider style board for anyone with size 11 feet and larger. You can check this thing out at thehouse.com by selecting the link below in the description. Leave a comment or a question. Let me know if you've ever been on this board and what you thought of it. Subscribe to the channel there, check out more vids there, and hopefully I'll see you on snow. Peace.